There are two main points or components in ethical leadership. First, ethical leaders must act and make decisions ethically. And secondly, ethical leaders must also lead ethically in the way they treat people in everyday interaction, in their attitudes to people and situations, in the ways they motivate and the directions in which they lead the organization. Also, there are tangible and intangible qualities. The tangible part refers to the way leaders work and deals with customers, suppliers, or employees. On the other hand, intangible aspects lie in the leader's character, in the decision-making process, values, and principles. It is Anglo-American that contributes to the voluntary principles on security and human rights. This code sets out principles and practices for ensuring that companies need to ensure the security of employees and operations in volatile countries that not adversely impact upon the local population. Laissez-faire literally means let them do it, or allow workers to carry out tasks and take decisions themselves within very broad limits. This is an extreme version of democratic management. There will be very little input for management to the work to be undertaken by subordinates. Very broad criteria limits may be established for the staff to work within. Workers may not appreciate the lack of structure and direction in their work. This could lead to a loss of security. Also, lack of feedback, as managers will not be closely monitoring progress, may be demotivating as employees doesn't know what they are doing wrong. This is important because it permits to the leader to improve his skills when operating effectively while conducting a business in a global context, meaning that he would know how to lead regarding the culture in which he is developing his job. Regarding communication skills between Western and East countries, American managers are more likely to provide direction to subordinates on a face-to-face basis, while Japanese managers are more likely to use written memos. This reflects the difference of culture and how leaders should act if he wants to be successful when acting on a globalized world. Finally, we can conclude that, to be successful, especially over the longer term, people need to understand their style of leadership and how this may impact on others. This can help us to minimize our blind spots, which might derail us in a particular situation. Also, leader approach for a specific leadership style depends on preferences, people needs, and situations. Successful business will be those that not only understand the differences that exist among cultures, but train their leaders to lead in ways to demonstrate understanding and appreciation for distinct cultures. Ethical leaders are likely to be more paternalistic or democratic than autocratic. However, it will be essential for leaders who want to see ethical standards adopted throughout the organization to insist on the adoption by all of the ethical code of the business. This will require from a perspective leadership to describe the temptation that your manager may have to break the ethical rule.
Created using Powtoon.